Welcome back to the Express at the ACT Art Gallery in Maple Ridge. This exhibition, Duplicity, refers to the way that art can reveal, contradict, and conceal. But what about the way that fashion can do that? You know, our bodies come in all shapes and sizes. So on today's West Coast Style, we've got some advice on how you can find that perfect pair of jeans.
Pacific Center's West Coast Style is brought to you by Pacific Center.
The West Coast is one of the most beautiful places on the planet, and I'm on the hunt to make sure that the people here look just as good as where they live. I'm Mansour, and I'm a lifestyle journalist searching for the most cutting-edge fashion and beauty hotspots, deals, and tips, all in our own backyard. I'll do the shopping so you don't have to. This is West Coast Style. The blue jean, a staple item for so many. But not everybody knows how to find the perfect pair. So that's exactly what I'm tackling on today's West Coast Style, finding the perfect jeans for your body. And if you're like me, you're not too keen on shelling out over $200 for just one pair of jeans. So I've come to one of my favorite affordable jean retailers, Mavi Jeans in Yaletown, to prove to my friends and to you at home how easy it can be to find the perfect jeans that doesn't have to cost a lot. I'm getting the expertise of Mavi's Aaron Ordell to help get my friends Jared Stern and Daniela Shari in the right pair of jeans for their body types and budgets. Why did I choose these two? They have jean challenges shared by many.
Well, I have a really athletic body, and my butt's really big, my thighs really big, so it's kind of hard for me to find the right sort of jean to fit that.
The biggest challenges I have is that I have shorter legs, so I'm trying to find something that'll elongate me and make me look thin. I'm trying to find a pair that will fit all of my needs and also not cost me a fortune.
To find Jared and Daniela the perfect jeans, Aaron and I first had them grab one pair to their liking and one that Aaron chose based on their shape. Let's find out which one was the winner. Jared is trying on his first pair of jeans that he chose himself.
Yes.
He's trying to find ones that, you know, do justice to his behind.
And don't show too much.
Exactly.
Unfortunately on Jared, this isn't the best style for him to be wearing. It's just quite tight.
To barely put my finger in that pocket.
Yeah. If you have a little bit more extra in the backside and you do have more of an athletic thigh, you want to go with something that's a little bit looser and a little bit straighter.
Slightly too tight on you.
A little bit too tight.
Yes.
Hit the change room.
You've chosen this pair for him, right, Aaron?
I have. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Yeah.
You look so much better.
You look so much better. The length is perfect. The style is great. It's a really good, straight, relaxed cut for Jared. Definitely in the waist, you know. It fits. It's really not that loose in the back at all.
That's right.
He could wear it with or without a belt.
Jared, what do you feel in these jeans?
I feel comfortable, they're nice, I really like them.
Awesome. Now that Jared was taken care of, it was time to tackle Daniela's checklist. Did she find the perfect pair, or did Aaron? Oh, the long length.
The long length. This one does have the slip pockets on the side, which are puckering just a little bit for her body type. It is pulling again through here. You can see the lines here. And I'm just not finding this to be the right fit for her body type. It's good, but I think we can do better.
What were you looking for when you were trying to find her the perfect jeans?
So I wanted to find something that was a little bit more of a mid-rise and definitely the everyday kind of jean.
Oh, wow.
Oh, these are so great.
Now, these are the boot cut, right?
These are the Molly boot cut. There's no pulling here. It's definitely a great fit for her. The sort of boot cut on the bottom balances out her body type beautifully.
Do you think we found what you're looking for today?
Definitely found them.
Jared and Daniela realize that finding the perfect pair of jeans doesn't always mean going for what's trendy, but rather what fits you best. For you at home, Aaron has some final things to keep in mind.
Top 3 things to look for with the perfect jean would be the fit, definitely number 1. Make sure it's right for your body type. The wash, make sure that the wash looks good on your body. And length, definitely. You know, not too short, not too long.
Great advice. Now I think it's time I find another pair. I'm Mansour for West Coast Style.
Pacific Center's West Coast Style has been brought to you by Pacific Center.
The website is mavi.com to find a store location near you. Now, I admit, I'm not much of a shopper. I find it kind of tiring. I can't even imagine shopping for a wedding. I think it would be exhausting, visiting all the venues, tasting all of the cakes, the talking to dressmakers and designers, not even to get into those vocal bridesmaids. Well, to date, the Wedding Bells are taking it easy and going the silent route at the Scandinave Spa in Whistler.
Hi, I'm Aubrey.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are the Wedding Bells.
I just got engaged.
And I did not. We're on an adventure to plan the big day.
Thank you.
We stayed at the Chateau Whistler Fairmont while researching unique stag and stagette ideas.
So Aubrey's ancestors are Vikings.
Yep, tough Nordic people who historically used saunas and a jump in the snow to cleanse and rejuvenate. Scandinave Spa provides exactly this.
Anik Aird explained.
Hydrotherapy is where you take the advantage of different water temperature to warm up your body and release the toxin by opening the pores, and then you quickly cool the pores through a dip in cold water, and then you relax. The Scandinave is actually welcoming many stagettes and stags. People need to relax and let go before the big event, and this is where they come.
And for all the single ladies,
it's 50% men, 50% women.
I started with a specialty Scandinavian Swedish massage.
Oh, those Swedish make such good, cheap furniture and safe, reliable cars and really good massages.
Our little Viking headed straight for the hot baths. And while I started my hot cycle, Aubrey was being too loud. Surprise, surprise.
Then time for our first cold cycle. You gotta move fast.
Aubrey's Viking blood was showing.
We're tough.
Not that tough.
Next up, relaxation. Sarah, I think you just need to dunk under. It's part of the experience. You go hot, then you go cold. You go hot, then you go cold. Then you go hot, then you go quiet. No talking.
There's no way silence is part of her ancestry.
You have to be quiet here. There's a no talking policy.
Finally, Aubrey's quiet. Ah, heaven.
Time for round 2. Sometimes censorship's a good thing. Ah, what a wimp. Back to the silence. What are you thinking about when you're not talking? If you're sitting there thinking, don't you have a thought and then you want to say it?
No, Aubrey, because we don't all have to say our thoughts.
What are you reading?
Oh my God!
And then magic, a sleeping Aubrey. I, on the other hand. Hydrotherapy had calmed this restless Viking soul, and this English rose felt like a queen.
Anik said it best.
We've built right in the heart of nature, and then you get to experience relaxation, enjoying the scenery and letting nature feed you.
Scandinave Spa is perfect for a stag or stagette before or after the big night.
And that night, we enjoyed the Fairmont fire pits, and then for Shaw TV, where are the Wedding Bells?
The Scandinave Spa in Whistler. Oh, it looks so relaxing, hey? Well, we're going to show you more ways to unwind coming up and show you a fun story that just might raise the stress level of one bus driver. You're watching The Express.
I do photo walks with my husband, so we go to like neat little locations like this.
Rare Investment, The Good Life. How blogger Miss 604 unplugs.
And we'll stay kind of to the right here. Just keep
Sprott Shaw Community College's higher learning. It's transit time.
This says exit only.
The Express. We are your local voice.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by
Hairstyling and color services for Shaw TV, provided by The Lounge Hair Studio. LoungeHairStudio.com.
Welcome back to The Express at the ACT Art Gallery in Maple Ridge. The current exhibition, Duplicity, features the work of Fraser Valley artist Christopher Friesen and also features some famous faces. You can see Luongo's been helping me out on the show. But it doesn't stop there. On today's Rare Investment, The Good Life, we are joining Vancouver's queen of social media, Miss 604, to find out how she royally unplugs so she can continue her rule online.
Rare Investment, The Good Life, is brought to you by Rare Investment Online at rareinvestment.com.
The Good Life. It's not all champagne and caviar.
Johanna Ward has your insider's look at the influential.
And we're learning their secrets to the good life.
Online media meet On the Town Musings with Rebecca Bolwit. Although you may not recognise her face, you likely will her moniker. She's the blogging brains and beauty of Miss 604.
I'm so used to reading you online or on my phone, it's weird to be with you in person.
I am a real person.
Yeah, you are, that's true.
Yeah.
Fingers always on the city's social media pulse, she's won numerous local awards from Best Blog to Top Twitterer. Is that even a word?
I started Miss 604 in 2004, and it was just a hobby.
Rebecca has over 30,000 followers on Twitter, which is amazing, especially for a Vancouver blogger.
So I write about the city I live in and how I feel about that, and I just kind of grew from there, and in 2008 I took it full time, and so that's what I do.
Even a writer with words to spare deserves a little downtime. For Miss 604, Mother Nature trumps the motherboard when it's time to explore.
Well, when I was younger, my dad used to take us on drives every Sunday, and we'd explore the areas that he wanted to show us and that we explored as a family that aren't the touristy spots.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's the Italian Gardens and the Opera Walk. So all of these little bases that you see around the sides here have names of operas underneath them.
I've been showcasing Vancouver on the Express for over 6 years, and yeah, she took me someplace I'd never been.
I do photo walks with my husband, so we go to like neat little locations like this and just take photos and
Okay,
post them later.
so can I get in on it then?
For sure,
baby?
yeah.
From the click of a camera to an Oz-inspired click of the heels. Next, we find our cyberspace storyteller tuned into the hum of history.
I just love this new exhibit because it's so cool, and also because I like shiny things, but you probably like it for a different reason.
I do. I love seeing how Vancouver used to look compared to now.
Well, if you really like history, then I have to show you something else here, my favorite part of the museum.
Okay.
Peace, man. Totally fit in. Kids 1970s. Probably not a lot of online blogging then, though.
I don't think so, no. I should go write a poem or something.
Oh, you'd make a great folk singer.
Oh, really?
A blast from the past at the Museum of Vancouver. And then it's right back into the fast lane.
This place is buzzing.
For this blogging blockbuster, part of being Miss 604 means keeping on top of the city's most talked about.
And it's your go-to place for confections and coffees.
And the famous macarons. You get first pick. Cheers.
They're good.
Oh, it's so limey.
I love going out and about and just covering the city and what's going on.
And with that, a click of the camera, probe through the past, and a hotspot hit. We learn Balance 101 from Vancouver's best blogger, Miss 604.
It's nice to get out of my home office where I work alone and actually be social.
That's nice. I'm going to tweet that you said that.
Rare Investment, The Good Life, has been brought to you by Rare Investment at rareinvestment.com.
In case you somehow missed it, the website is miss604.com to stay on topic with Rebecca. Next week on Rare Investment, The Good Life, we'll be hanging with Erin Ireland of To Die For banana bread and foodie fame. Then after that, we've got Tommy Europe and Sophie Louie. But we would love to hear from you and get your suggestions on who you'd like to see featured on The Good Life. So you can talk to me on Twitter at Johanna M. Ward. Now, how about what you'd like to see featured on Sprott Community College's Higher Learning? This week, the wheels on the bus go round and around.
Sprott Community College's Higher Learning is brought to you by Sprott Community College at sprottshaw.com.
I take public transit every day, and it's one thing to sit in the back of the bus, but it's another to drive one. Today, I find out if I have what it takes to be a Coast Mountain bus driver.
Melanie's tasked today to get a crash course in bus driver training.
I am scared. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna pretend like I think I can do this. I actually don't think I can.
My name is Guy Rockwell, and I've been a bus driving instructor for 6 years. A bus driver should probably first and foremost be a people person. It's a very intensive program, maybe not quite as easy as some people might think.
After Melanie gets suited up, her first task is the bus inspection.
It's an important job. You need to make sure that everything's in working order. And I'm not very good with attention to detail, so that might be a problem. Oh, look at that. Doors work. So I just push?
Yeah, so you push hard up on it.
Okay. Ooh. Did I do it?
Melanie went and checked out the rear emergency hatch.
The good thing is I can push that thing right up. The bad news is that I'll probably go out the emergency exit with it. This looks good. No holes. We're good to go.
We're good to go.
This bus can go on the road.
Absolutely. And guess what?
What?
This 60-foot articulated bus is the one you're going to drive today.
The biggest thing I've ever driven was a Ford Explorer, and that's not even, you could put that in here. You could put like 4 of them in here.
Go ahead and grab onto the steering wheel and get yourself in there.
Ooh.
And it's going to lurch a little bit.
Okay.
Because these things are kind of like an on-off switch. Well, somewhere about now, you could start turning.
Surprise! You get to do a turn. Like this?
Just like that. Perfect. And we'll stay kind of to the right here. Just keep going.
Okay.
Doing great.
This says exit only.
I know. That doesn't apply to us. We're special. Okay, Melanie, no more swearing. Not allowed.
If Guy was in my car on a regular basis, he'd know that I actually toned it down for him.
And now you can straighten it out, and we're going to follow those guys.
These guys?
Those guys, yeah.
And just when she thought her drive was getting easier...
Oh no. The trolley lines came off. And so, of course, I had to put them back on. So can I use a ladder or something?
No. There's black carbon that's mixed in with rainwater, and if that drips on you, it doesn't come out of your clothes.
Oh, great.
Okay, backing up until that's no longer over top of you, and just let it go up through your hands, let it slide.
She finished the inspection, put the poles back up safely, but had a shaky time driving. So, did this transit user cut it as a bus driver?
How'd I do? Hire, fire. I actually think I know how this is gonna go. Just break it to me.
I'm afraid you weren't successful today. I have to fire you.
Oh.
Melanie kept the shiny side up, so that's all good. We could bring her back and put her through a full program, and I am confident that we could make a bus driver out of her.
Looks like I'm gonna need to spend more time in the classroom.
Sprott Community College's Higher Learning has been brought to you by Sprott Community College at sprottshot.com.
Did you know there are over 1,400 buses running in the Vancouver area? So who knows, maybe Melanie will get another chance. Better luck next time. In the meantime, how about some events that are worth taking transit to? It's time for the Express Spotlight.
Students between the ages of 14 and 18 are encouraged to submit a 30-second or 60-second film on anti-bullying. The best film will be profiled on Global TV and Shaw TV, screened at the 2012 Projecting Film Change Festival, and more. Also in another campaign, wear your pink shirt on Pink Shirt Day and take a stand against bullying. Net proceeds benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of South Coast, BC and the CKNW Orphans Fund. Hosted by the Global BC News Team and Sesame Street alum Bob McGrath, the 46th annual Variety Show of Hearts Telethon guest lineup includes Michael Bublé, Adele, and Phil Collins.
Duplicity, paintings by Christopher Friesen, runs until March 17th here at the ACT Art Gallery in Maple Ridge. We're going to leave you with a visual look at it. Thanks for joining me and Luongo and for watching today's Express, only on Shaw TV.